Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Keane, and I would like to suggest that anybody out there that has an Amazon wish list or has a PayPal account or has anything where people can do nice things for each other, feel free to post your video responses as well as your links as well. Right here, I like the Logitech surround sound speakers. It looks fucking sexy, looks hard-ass, and I know that it would make YouTube rock and roll videos sound really goddamn good. And of course, it would be damn great on sound editing and such whenever I'm making my epic-ass videos. There's a Samson microphone. This one's just a tad bit expensive because it's got the little fucking shock thing that it sits on. You notice if it doesn't have the cool fucking shock absorber, the microphone sits there like a fucking pinched dick. It's going to fall over, it's going to break, and then it's going to be worth absolutely shit. Well, here's a computer. This is the Sony Vaio and stuff. Vaio, whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know what the hell it's pronounced. But Sony has a tendency to every once in a while make pretty good fucking equipment. I also like some Dell stuff. I understand that people are particular about their usage of computers and shit. But this is a $600 computer. It's not super expensive. I'd prefer a fucking Alienware computer, but unfortunately a lot of them go for $3,000 and shit. And if you guys could afford that kind of shit, I suspect you probably wouldn't be on YouTube in the first fucking place. And of course there's Star Trek The Next Generation, the complete first season. You can't do without Captain Picard and fucking Data. My goodness, I just love that goddamn show. That's up to you if you want to do that. That's not a necessity though. Sony Walkman. Goodness gracious, 16 gigabyte video MP3 player. The wife wants this thing. As you can see, it's got the pretty color of red and pink to it. She could sit there and put songs on it, listen to it to her heart's content, and be able to concentrate on making some of her most epic, awesome videos. Yay. Let's see, Logitech a 1080p webcam Pro C190. Can't go fucking wrong there. This thing is definitely an upgrade from the piece of shit fucking webcam that I got that can barely dangle properly across the top of my shitty tower, and the computer that will most likely only last for, I'd probably say, in the next fucking month. This computer I'm on is a piece of absolute dog shit, and that's the reason why I have a computer up there. That's the reason why I have this up there. Now, I understand there's going to be some people out there who say, Brett, we hate you. We don't want you to have nice things. We don't want you to have cool shit. We only are fine if Federalist Filth or Coughlin fucking post their wish list. But hey, so be it. Amazing Atheist, I don't hear nobody complaining whenever he asks for a new camera every goddamn month. By the way, if they got a new camera, why did Saturday Films, or whatever his goddamn name is, why did he stop directing his videos after he just got the new camera? That's odd. I don't know. But when you guys get time, oh, they got the other seasons of Star Trek right there. That's fucking awesome. But don't worry about those because those aren't actually on my wish list and shit like that. There you go. What I could really use definitely is the mic, the computer, and this would be great. And this would definitely be cool. The wife would really appreciate it. So it's up to you guys. Thanks. Peace.
Hi there, it's me, Dawn Keane. First, I want to say that Brett is still under the weather, so you may or may not see him later on today. He's got anxiety. He's feeling it in his body from all the situation that has gone on. I do want to say thank you from myself and our children, from my family, and Brett, because your help has been very beneficial to us. Your help has assisted us in achieving what we need to achieve. We do need a little more help, just a little. So if you wouldn't mind, if you have the means, capabilities, please do help. For those of you who have not been able to help us financially, still say thank you to you, those who are non-believers, those of you who are believers of many faiths. Your words are a comfort, to me. Words have been a bit of a comfort. You understand a situation, though you're not able to help financially. Understandable, not everybody is able to, but we do appreciate those who have. Like I said, please, we do need a little more help. We will take down all these help videos as soon as we reach what our goal is. And again, I will probably make another thank you video because it is a big thank you to you all who have helped. The link to PayPal is in the description below. And hope you have a great day. Bye.
I was having difficulties being in crowded places. I was having difficulty being out in open spaces because I feel like I don't have any control over the situation. I can't even describe the kind of anxiety that you feel whenever you suffer from a condition like agoraphobia.
Empty spaces, what are we living for? Abandoned places, I guess we know the score. On and on, does anybody know what we are looking for?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brett Keane.
The show must go on. The show must go on. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on.
If it's one thing that we can't stand, sweetie pie, it's fucking doing videos in a car.
That's right.
People who do videos in a car should be let off to concentration camps where they can quickly be terminated. What do you think?
With extreme prejudice.
Exactly. If you're going to execute, you got to be prejudiced about it.
Hey folks, it's Dawn. Brett and I got done just a little while ago eating at this Chinese restaurant just opened up down the road. And it was so good, but I got so damn full. Oh my goodness, I got so full. It was fun though. We talked and we ate and we drank and we ate some more. Oh man, I feel like I'm about to pop.
Sorry, I'm a little wore out because I'm taking my morning walk, getting me some exercise. Oh, goodness gracious, this walking can be rough. Oh, goodness gracious. Throughout this video that you're going to watch, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see some of the destruction that has been done to a public park by probably teenagers, young adults, and all this. On top of that, I went to the public park that is not too far away from my home, and there's graffiti all over the place. There's, in fact, a wooden table. This one's made out of metal, but a wooden picnic table that has graffiti written all over it with the words, the N-word on it. Basically a bunch of racist comments, gang stuff like Crips and Bloods, this, Crips suck, you know, this and that. Hello. We're just hanging out at the church, getting ready to play some piano and hang out with the preachers and such. Yeah. Good times. Well, I guess it's time to roll.
Solitary refinement spits you back out onto the street. And now you're desperate and in need of human contact. And then you meet me, and your whole world changes. Because everything I say is everything you've ever wanted to hear. So you drop all your defenses, and you drop all your fears.
Church service.
And you trust me completely. I'm perfect in every way. Because I make you feel so strong and so powerful inside. You feel so lucky. But your ego obscures reality, and you never bother to wonder why things are going so well. You want to know why?
first video I made about Brett Keane, I said this: he's a notorious e-beggar and is known for telling sob stories while asking for donations. And now, to my complete shock and dismay, he's at it again. Keane recently came out with a video in which he claims that he and his family will be losing their home. Now, the mechanisms at play for this epic injustice are very technical and frankly way over my head, so I'd better let Brett explain it in his own words.
Her property, as well as our property, including many others who have been doing a lease to buy option on our homes. The person whom we were going to, the individual who works for this particular organization, I can't give personal info, but it turns out that on the 11th of this month, our home and a lot of other people's homes are going up for some kind of auction thing.
I hope that cleared it all up for everyone. If we were going to assume for a moment that Brett is capable of telling the truth, which of course he isn't, it sounds like the trailer park he lives in will be under new ownership very soon. His video is laden with tidbits of information intended to make his viewers sympathize with him. He slips in a mention of his daughter to remind us that children are involved.
Yesterday, my daughter just turned 8.
He ups the ante by suggesting that their personal possessions are also in jeopardy for some unexplained reason.
We found out that we're going to lose our home and everything we have.
And for the cherry on top, he throws in his infamous poor health.
This is very, very fucking stressful for me. Because not only do I have these problems, but for those of you that are close to me or know me personally, you know that I have some pretty fucking horrific health issues.
He says that he can't make YouTube videos until this is all resolved, thereby making it in the best interests of his faithful viewers to help him out. He didn't ask for any money in this video, but 2 days later, his wife Dawn gets on the horn. Doing her best to sound like a PBS announcer, she tells viewers how they can get their money to the Keane family and repeats that Brett cannot return to YouTube until they've solved their problem.
Hi, this is Dawn Keane. If you'd be interested in helping us, you can go to www.brettkeane.com. Click on PayPal and make donations to help us with our deposit, lawyer, and moving arrangements. Brett and I appreciate any assistance that is given. Brett also wishes to return, but until this is resolved, he cannot.
Of course, that wasn't exactly true.
I haven't been wanting to make any videos, although I have the ability to until Friday. Friday is the day that my home will be auctioned.
The reason I'm making this video is just to provide a word of caution to anyone who may be having a pang of misdirected altruism. Brett has been at this internet con game for a long time, and he's gotten a little better at it. Having his wife do the begging for him is simply a more advanced stage of his con man evolution. Of course, I don't believe a word of his story. I know he'll say anything to get free cash so he can keep up his sedentary lifestyle, playing World of Warcraft and making shitty YouTube videos. I know some people have already sent some money, but for anyone who may be considering it, I want you to ask Brett some questions first. Questions like, why can't they pay their own rent? Why should you pay it for them? And why should you be paying for their lawyer? Haven't they heard of legal aid? And, of course, does Brett have any evidence that he's losing his home? He's made the situation seem incredibly urgent, because that's the best way to get people to donate. However, even if the property is being sold, it doesn't mean they won't be able to lease from the new owner, and, assuming that's not an option, they can't legally be forced to move immediately either. The urgency that they've portrayed is false and manipulative, and if that isn't quite enough to make you skeptical about what Brett is telling you, keep in mind his internet philosophy.
I could be living on a tropical island. You never know. That's the beauty of the internet. I can be whatever I want. Isn't that cool? I love it. It's pretty neat. It's one of the things I love about the internet. You could pretend to be somebody's buddy. You could sit there and pretend to be somebody's troll. You could pretend to be whatever the hell you want.
There are a lot of worthwhile charities out there, and the Brett Keane Fund is sure as hell not one of them. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brett Keane. Hello, folks. Brett Keane. Brett Keane. Brett Keane. There are two types of people in the world: givers and takers. A taker depends and relies on the people who will give and give and give. Takers. If you wanted to do something nice, this is what you call an Amazon wish list. We should be givers and takers, not just to take so we can have some piece of property, but to take whenever it's a necessity. MP3 player, Nintendo Wii, Sony Bloggy Touch, Sims 3 for Xbox, Fallout New Vegas, Fable 3, Sony Vial, one could always use a better computer, the World of Warcraft Cataclysm Collector's Edition, Logitech HD Pro Webcam C910, a new microphone. You don't have to have it gift wrapped. A taker likes to see themselves as a giver. If you feel the need to support me for the hard work that I do, PayPal, come to me for entertainment and fun and all that kind of shit. Takers are the type of people who will lie, steal, cheat, destroy, do whatever it takes in order to get what they want. We're going to lose our home and everything we have. Bad health issues, diabetes, hydrocephalus, 9 surgeries. My home will be auctioned. I need a solution, people. You people out there who believe everything you're told and shit, there's something wrong with you. You really need some fucking help on that situation. Payments have not been made on the home since October, totaling out to around $2,300. We will be evicted. $2,300. Not just to take so we can have some piece of property, necessity. You wouldn't want people to get you a cell phone that doesn't have good fucking reception. You'd want Bluetooth, right? E-begging. People are just going to take advantage of you, but you can't stop yourself. You just keep doing it anyway. There you go.
And recently, he seems to have given up on atheists and is now pandering to Christians, claiming that he believes that because Christians gave him the most money in his last e-begging episode, his prayers were answered and he has to rethink his theological stance. In other words, atheists have his number, so he's going where the suckers are. So I want to deliver a cautionary tale to any theists welcoming Mr. Keane with open arms. The next thing I was going to bring up on Blog TV is the timeline of his past year of e-begging. In June 2010, Brett claimed that the owner of his home was in financial trouble and the property was going up for auction.
On the 11th of this month, our home and a lot of other people's homes are going up for some kind of auction thing.
He said that he would almost surely be evicted, and he asked people for financial help to get a lawyer and to pay for moving expenses and first month's rent. People sent him money, and of course, he was never evicted. The money went into his pocket. Then, Brett, who supposedly had zero contingency money, was living hand-to-mouth and couldn't even scrounge moving costs, bought a $300 Xbox Slim sometime after.
There's a Nintendo Wii, which would be a gift for the boy. He does have an Xbox Slim.
We know this because the Xbox Slim was released after his e-begging. This means that either he lied about his situation, or he's astoundingly irresponsible with the little money he has. The following December, he made a video introducing his viewers to an Amazon wish list containing over $2,300 worth of luxury items. This seems greedy at best, until you take into account the fact that the following month, he turned around and claimed he hadn't paid rent since October.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brett Keane. I received a phone call today stating that payments have not been made on the home since October, which is basically totaling out to around $2,300.
What kind of a guy who's 2 months behind on rent asks for video games and cameras instead of rent money? Again, either dishonest or astoundingly irresponsible. So in January, he asked for about $2,300, claiming that he was about to be evicted. People sent him money again. In February, despite being in such dire financial straits, he added a new item to his Amazon wish list. The man who was supposedly in desperation and was forced to humiliate himself by asking for handouts had new microphones on his mind. The following month, he asked for even more cash. This time, he claimed that his year-long contract with the new homeowner was up and he could be evicted at any moment.
The paperwork that we had with these people, it's gone. It's pretty much, it's no longer valid anymore. Not gone like it flew away or a fucking dog ate it, but basically our contract with this new company is up. They gave us a year, and they're not even obligated to have us fucking stay here anymore. Being that we are under no obligation by these people who actually own the land now, and the banks and everything else, they pretty much are going to end up sooner or later probably sending goddamn cops up to my fucking place and having us put out on the fucking street. We don't have a contract with them anymore, so there is no 30 days, 90 days where we can just sit on our ass and try to figure out a solution.
An interesting assertion, since it still hasn't been a year since his home was supposedly auctioned. It's important to point out that right after advertising his Christmas wish list, and also while he was asking for money in March, he decided to put his kids in videos, a transparent strategy to manipulate his viewers. All of this should paint a very clear picture. Either he's lying about his situation in order to sponge off his viewers, or he'll very likely squander any money he's given. I'm actually inclined to believe that it's both. In my questioning of Brett, I was building up to asking why he told two different stories about his abuse charges. That's when I really expected the sparks to fly. However, at this point I don't really think that it's necessary to delve into that, but I am willing to provide the evidence to whoever may be interested. And I'd like to close with a message to Brett. Brett, in the comments you left when trying to drop my docs, you threatened me with legal action. I'm wondering what sort of legal action you had in mind. It occurs to me that maybe the FBI would be interested in hearing about a person on YouTube making repeated claims of impending eviction and health problems while asking for money. If you're not telling the whole truth, it's clear-cut fraud, and people go to jail for that. I also wonder if you've declared any of those donations as income. Tax season just ended, after all. If you want to talk about the law, things can get complicated really quickly when you make claims and accept charity. I'm not saying that I'd actually contact law enforcement. What I am saying is maybe you should think twice before running your stupid fucking mouth and trying to bully people with threats of legal action. Food for thought, asshole. I'm probably done dealing with you for a while. I mean, it is Ignore Brett Keane month. But I reserve the right to expose you for the lying, greedy, conning hypocrite you are in the future.